Welcome back. We're Jake and Amber with TIG Realty Group. This is our second installment of what we call The Good, a generosity initiative that our real estate clients get to be a part of, doing something extraordinary through otherwise ordinary real estate transactions.
In our last episode, Shanika and her son Lucas were our recipients, as we got to be part of connecting them with an incredible resource in the area known as BrainBack. This year, our clients are a part of supporting Austin Moore with more opportunities.
Austin is a spelling coach for families in our community who have non-speaking or non-reliably speaking family members. He's been involved in serving this population here in Georgia for the better part of the last decade and has recently set up a foundation so that he can bring what he does to others in both Georgia and around the country.
Austin is helping bring freedom and hope to those who have spent their lives without it. And as a family with a non-reliably speaking autistic son, we've seen how Austin has changed our lives. And now our clients get to be a part of doing that in the lives of other families in the community.
To our clients, thank you for being a part of the second episode of The Good.
I've been doing the spelling to communicate, or I just call it purposeful communication, for over a decade now. And so, yeah, it's changed my life. I thought I wanted to be a doctor one day, and the writing was on the wall that I had fell into this job with autism with one single family. They had almost like you have here, a setup in their home where I was just one of many friends from high school, college that would come and work with this guy. So then I worked my way up through those ranks of becoming his personal aide at school as well, elementary, middle, and high school. So I got to see him really grow up in the public school setting, and what that opened my eyes to the spectrum that was autism. In 2014, it was almost in November, I think it was, of 2014 is when my friend learned to use the letterboards. And I saw him for the first time and thought, what am I doing?
And you had known that family for how long at that point?
13 years at that point.
13 years.
And I'd known him since he was 6.
And did you have any idea when you saw him start spelling what is happening?
Yes. Well, I knew immediately because I saw his purposeful movement. He had been training up until that point of just touching letters and spelling words like I've done with all my other clients. And they collectively didn't know what they were training for, and they kind of filled me in. I was like, this sounds weird. But yeah, the second I saw him spell, I was like, what? And I get chills talking about it now. And so I learned with him how to be openly communicating with a non-speaker. And he taught me how to trust that what he's doing on the outside, the cover of the book, is not what's inside. And so when he would type or spell through the letterboard what he really wanted to say, it was a complete opposite of what we saw. And so they consistently over and over again would tell me, ignore the body, trust my spelling.
Most families have tried so many different things, and it's very hard. The first book that we came across was the Underestimated book by J.B. and J.D. Hanley. Amber and I both read it, and we were like, this is like our story, where he talks about in the beginning the false hope that so many give you. And everybody's, they've got these stories, like they're real, they're not making stuff up, but like these things happen for this one small group of people.
Yeah, it's not for us.
It's not going to work for us. And we try these things and it doesn't work for us, or it moves the needle forward an inch where we're hoping it was going to be a mile. This is something that I think is very unique in that the time is not necessarily the same for everybody. Not everybody learns.
That's a very good point.
And has different places they're starting and different barriers, with the attention span and the motor tics and all those sorts of things. But we've yet to meet someone who has gone through this consistently, where they've not seen significant progress or open communication to begin with. And our son is, his first open communication was end of September of this year. We just did it this morning. We're watching you do it. Amber and I both are just like fighting off tears of like, what is happening? Right. Like, we've seen this multiple times now, but we remember the first session we had with you years ago, where it was different tears at that point of like, this is going to be one more thing that doesn't work.
Sure.
And
because he was so squirmy and
so squirmy and so frustrated.
And I'm used to that.
Yeah.
But it took me a while to get used to that. It's what has turned my life around. They brought me out of a dark place in 2018 when I had a lot of things going emotionally that I was dealing with, and my own demons that I was dealing with. And it was their words about the world and their situations that made me realize, who am I to complain? And they also opened me up spiritually. That, again, just a kick in the pants of going, look what you get to do every day. That really boosted my confidence that I was supposed to be doing this when they completely brought me up from my most low point in my life to bring me back to like soaring in my career.
I compare this to, it's the red pill in the Matrix. You can't take the red pill and be the same.
The day I saw my friend at that workshop, when I saw him spelling, like you said, your jaw drops. That when the chill bumps come every time I talk about it, I know it was meant to be a monumental shift in my life. And it is. It's exactly what you take that and you're like, okay, new mindset for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And I'll never look back.
What's going forward the next 5 years? What's something you'd like to see grow, start, expand, change?
Sure. I would love to go around the country. I joke about being a Johnny Appleseed of spelling. I hear from Instagram people all the time, this pockets of Oklahoma and Nebraska. No one's heard of spelling. And so if I could just go in there through I'm trying to get a foundation together for raising funds for me to travel to go just give workshops of this is what spelling is, these are the pathways you can take to get certified, or just get out there and show people like, hey, this is possible and this is how you can do it. Just be a salesman for purposeful communication.
So there's one other thing we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And we've actually been doing this for 10 years. Something we do every Christmas called the White Envelope Project. Every year we're like, what's something that we as a family can do to help someone in our community? But this past year for our business, let's bring our clients into this. So our real estate business called TIG Realty, which is There Is Good is the TIG. So we just called this generosity initiative The Good. And we just, at least once a year, our hope is that we can bring our clients into doing something that's meaningful, that has just a great story behind it, and that's going to help in ways that are helping our local community in actual tangible ways. And so your foundation is going to be what we're giving to this year.
Oh my goodness.
And so we have a white envelope for your foundation to help get you in front of other families.
Holy cow.
Like us.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. That's incredible.
We're helping people with something everybody needs, which is a roof and four walls. You're helping people with the condition of their lives inside of that. And being able to, just the last 6 weeks, see after a couple years, like what is inside our own son.
Yeah.
We've never seen him. It's like he is light years beyond his age. And I know he's not the first one you've seen that with.
Yeah.
And so like, man, if we can be a part of that, as much as our clients love our son, if they can be part of doing that for other families, both here in the Atlanta metro area, but then also helping get you in front of communities that don't have any resource like this, like what better way to be part of the good than this.
Yeah.
So
thank you guys for one, but I look forward to sharing with all your clients and stuff the stories that are going to go along with it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.